Me, Miss J. Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. Jesus, it's early. And I know you're saying it's not that early, but it is because I didn't just get up. I have been up since 8 something in the morning. There's nothing I hate worse than having to set an alarm on the weekend. I hate it so much. But we have drag bingo today, so here I am. We're gonna get ready. We're doing kind of an unofficial Madonna theme, and I have a couple of pink outfits. So I thought we would use Unearthly Cosmetics. I want to use the Made a Monster palette because I haven't had a chance to play with this except to swatch it a little bit. So I thought these are some beautiful pinks, and I've got a couple notes of green. So I thought the Shadow Sculpt has this like lime, minty green. I don't know what I'm saying. What's happening? So we're going to work those two palettes together. So let's talk, and I got to hurry because actually I want to try to be to the theater before 11. So let's talk about what's on my face. So I did a double prime with the Conjuring Blood Drop Primer. I'm almost out of that. And then I did the Made by Mitchell Glow Goo in Peach Pearl. So we did those, and then for foundation, I did the L'Oreal. I've been loving this Infallible Pro Matte in 101.5 is my shade. And then I mixed in some of Silver Lake, the Urban Decay Face Bond Luminizer. And then we've done just a little bit of light contouring with this Dibs. That's the blush side. This is the contour side, which apparently I have up too far, and it's smushed into the cap. So there's that. And then for concealer, we did this, and then the Ulta Matte Eye Primer. So, I would say it's allergy season, but as I get older, it's like every season is allergy season. So, let's go. I'm in kind of a hurry, so this could spell disaster, because usually anytime I rush, things get crazy. But we are going to do, like I said, this pink look, add a little bit of green, probably in the inner corner. I'm just gonna start with this big old fluffy sugar pill brush, and I'm going to go into Don't Care, Didn't Ask. I was gonna go into this one, and then I was like, you know what? We want pink, pink, pink. So we're gonna go into Don't Care, Didn't Ask. That's gonna be our first pink shade. And I'm just gonna start kind of building color from the inner part of the eye, like I usually do. I'll kind of roughly sketch out. Again, this one, I don't know if it's gonna be super defined. I may put a dark color to kind of define it like I sometimes do towards the end. But for now, we're just kind of going in. So yes, if you are in the Grand Forks area, we would love to see you at Drag Bingo and Brunch today. There are still tickets available. It starts at 11 a.m. Doors open at 11, and then there's going to be maybe a little bit of Madonna trivia. There's going to be some breakfast. There's going to be a lovely little brunch set up. And then we are going to have Drag Bingo. And so your ticket to brunch includes the brunch, and it includes 5 bingo cards, a pack of 5 bingo cards for the 5 games. If you are a bingo hound, you can get extra packs of cards. If you would like to purchase extra, you can certainly do that. We're going to do 5 games of bingo, 4 regular and 1 blackout. And then we're going to have a couple performances. We're going to have a couple other games. We're going to have some fabulous prizes. You can win some theater tickets. You can win a couple pieces of fabulous jewelry made by moi. And so, yeah, we're gonna have a good time. I like this pink. I never know, with the lighting in here is kind of weird right now. This side looks like a different color than the other side. I don't know why. This one looks darker to me than this one. Are you gay? I am actually queer. But yes, I am part of the Rainbow Mafia. That is for sure. Oh, I should put it to all chat. There we go. All right, so we've got this little base of pink. Let's go ahead and go into Not Bothered. I don't know if that's even going to make that much difference. Hi, the pink is looking amazing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. This is Made a Monster by Unearthly Cosmetics. That doesn't look like anything different at all. We'll put a little bit more of that on just to kind of keep sketching out the shape, but we're gonna have to bring in one of these. You're praying for me. Well, that's lovely. I know some people think that that's some sort of insult, but you are taking time out of your day to think about me, and that's I love that for you. I'm never offended by people who say they want to take some time to reach out to whatever they believe is out there in the universe on my behalf, even if it's ill-intentioned, which I am assuming that yours is. At the end of the day, it's still somebody taking time to think about you. I'm going to go into this one. So this is You Tried. And let's go ahead and do that on the outer part. These Unearthly Cosmetics, their mattes always just blend so beautifully. It's so lovely. Oh, no, I tried that already. I had a weird little religious phase, and then I realized that that was all just mythology. And so I am not going to be growing any closer to the idea of Jesus Christ. But thank you. There we go. All right. So, there we go. We have a nice kind of... Oh, I did a little bit of like neck and chest makeup, and I set that with Polite Society powder, and I'm out of my Polite Society powder. I finished it. This little jar is not big enough, which is weird to me. I mean, it is a smaller jar, so that's probably why. It boggles my mind that I've actually finished a loose powder, because that like almost never happens in my world. And I'm so froggy, can I just tell you? I really get that since you've been in the rainbow phase and it's made your life easier, right? Well, yes, once I moved away from Christianity and started dealing with the religious trauma of what these supposed Christians have done in my life, then yes, it did make my life a lot easier. Now, this is not a phase. This has been, I mean, I don't think 40 some years is a phase. So there's that. You are welcome to stay. I don't, let's just tone down some of the religious stuff, because I had to be up in the morning on a Saturday, and so I'm not in the mood. But this is getting kind of gem in the holograms. There's something about this that I really like. It's a little bit paint by number right now, just because I always leave the lids open for the shimmer. I'm going to go into a little bit of, maybe I should put the shimmers on first. Look at you now. Maybe I should wait until I do the shimmers and then darken that. Can you do one last thing? You certainly may. I cannot promise what my reaction will be, but you are certainly welcome to keep going. Why? I was about to say, why do I never have paddle brushes? I never have paddle brushes because that's the first thing I use, and so then I'm always out of paddle brushes. But I need to wash brushes so bad. I need to wash brushes so bad. It is not even funny. Let's get a couple. Let's go to this one. This is my favorite. It's fine. It's fine. If you are ever dating someone like me, and you are having maybe a little bit of a domestic altercation, and the other person says, it's fine, it is time for you to seek cover. It is time for you to seek cover and shelter. Fine is never fine. It's never fine. Don't believe them. They are lying to your face. There's something going to happen. Um, oh, Lord. Okay. This kind of thing. I know people think that it's really a serve. Let me tell you what I think is going to happen is that whatever is out there, whatever is true, none of us knows. None of us knows. We can believe things. Hello, Zakaya. I hope I said that correctly. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We have beliefs, and that's what faith is all about. Faith is about believing something is without any evidence. There's no real evidence. What you feel in your heart, you little fifis, are not evidence. So faith is about believing in something, and that's lovely, whatever people believe in. But we're not going to know the truth until we die and we get there, or if the atheists are right, then we're just dead. And so I don't know, you don't know, but if there is something out there, I choose to believe that how we behaved and if we were a good person and how we treated other people is certainly going to be factored in. Although, if there is some sort of like omniscient God, hello, Hank Bolding, hello. If there is some sort of like omniscient presence out there, when I die and I go and see them, I'm going to have a lot of questions about all of the cancers and the wars and the genocides and the rapes and the misogyny and the racism, because if there is like an omnipotent, like actual being out there, then they are letting all of that happen. They are letting all of that just run amok unchecked for all of human history, and I think that they have some answers. You're thinking that I'm going to be like judged or whatever. I'm going to be judging. Let me tell you, I'm going to be judging. We're going to have a discussion, and I'm going to be like, what the fuck was that about? You just let people die. You just let people die. You let people be horribly like raped and murdered and genocides and all that. And that's just fine. That's just fine for you. That was okay. Like you were busy on a Tuesday, so you were just like, oops, sorry, whoopsie doopsies. So that is why the Christian God does not make sense to me, because if somebody's up there just watching this shit go down, then that is not a benevolent being. That is an evil being. And I guess I will figure out what's happening when it happens. So I'm going to go into, I think we want to do a little bit of keep talking. Dog, if God solved every problem, then there would be no problems for us to solve, no heaven for us to create, and no test to prove our worth. All the problems. How about one of the problems? How about something like the Holocaust? Like, are you kidding me? Like, you're just like fine with that? That's just okay with you. Millions and millions of people murdered. But that's a problem for us to solve. Great. Okay, this is what Christians and Catholics believes you'll be going up to heaven, which is a really nice place with Jesus Christ. Now there's hell where it's ugly, horrible, and it was made for the devil. Here's the thing. For some of the people, like, even if your idea is right, all these self-righteous Christians, if I had to hang out with them for eternity, Jesus, are you kidding me? Hell is, according to those people, hell is where all the fun people are going anyway. So my version of hell, I don't really believe that there's a hell, but if there is, I think it's where all the fun people go. And I think there's probably like a window, like a little porthole, and they just put some flame effects next to it, and then like people take turns going over by it and like screaming, because they're like, we don't want those people to come down here. We don't want them to crash our party. We don't need them. We don't want them. We're not here for it. And so that's what I think. Did I say that this is a shade Keep Talking? And it's already hard pan. And you can tell things are bad because I'm finger banging this onto my eye, which is never my preference. Would you be chilling with Hitler in hell, huh? No, I don't think that Hitler... all the porn stars and the rock stars, if Hitler's down there, there's probably another section. We can send him over there. That's just fine. Just fine. Let's see. I wish some of the regulars would stop by instead of just the religious nut jobs. That's my life, though. Let's go into a little bit of frenemy. Let's go into this one. I actually don't believe in hell. Now, there are times where I wish that I believed in hell. Because especially right now with Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham leaving this mortal coil, this is a time where I sort of wish that I believed in hell. Because sometimes you wish that people who deserved it would have the eternal suffering that they maybe deserved. Like you said, there's a lot of wars and rumors of wars, racism, just a lot of bad stuff going on in the world. Jesus said that was going to happen before he returns. Oh, well, thank you, Jesus. So I guess you're so busy. So busy. Like, just all of the evil and the shit that happens in the world. And it's just like, if there's somebody out there watching that, no, I'm not interested. Why is no one celebrating their death? Warhawk. Yeah, Lindsey Graham, I'm celebrating their death. Let me tell you. Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell. I fully believe in the philosophy of Anne Lamott. So Anne Lamott, one of my favorite quotes, and I'm not going to get this exact, but roughly what she said is, you own your story. If people wanted you to write warmly about them, they should have behaved better. And so I think I understand that there's a camp of people who say, you never speak ill of the dead. Never speak ill of the dead. That's, okay. You never speak ill of the dead. And I'm like, well, actually, I think if people wanted you to speak nicely, they should have behaved better. Like, that's just I'm going to go into look at you now. Alexa, what time is it?
The current time is 10:09 a.m.
Oh, 10:09. We're going fast. Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's the color. I'm rushing, so I'm getting a lot of fallout. Oh, okay. And then I used maybe a dirty brush. That was not great. You're going to do a prayer for me right now. Well, okay. If that's what gets you through the day, I mean, we have a limited amount of time on this mortal coil. And if your version of, like, spending that in a good way is to go and talk to strangers on the internet and tell them that you're praying for them, if that brings you joy, if that feels fulfilling to you, then I guess knock yourself out. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'm just saying that, like, we have a limited amount of time, and how we choose to spend our time is very important. And so if, like, proselytizing to strangers on the internet is what really turns your crank, good. I'm glad you found something that brings you true fulfillment, if that really is fulfilling for you. Why don't you start looks maxing like the rest of us to start? Oh, God. That's so stupid. I love that, like, these children today, they think if you just put max at the end, that, like, you've created looks maxing. This is looks maxing. You're gonna get mogged with this mug. I am too old to looks max. Are you kidding? Like, that's for children. What do I want to do with this lower lash line? I think I'm going to go to So Curious. I haven't done this one yet. Let's see what this happens. This looks like it's going to be very flaky. Ooh, but it's very pretty. So you can be gay, just looks smack. Well, thank you for the permission. I'm actually queer, but I get it. In the mighty name of all demonic spirits to come out of him, I rebuke. Well, I don't know who him is. I'm a they, them. I'm one of those dirty they, thems. I rebuke all evil. I command them to leave his body and home. Thank you, God. Forgive him for his sins. I pray. Amen. Oh, dear. No, you can pray on your own. You can't pray in my comment section. You're going to have to knock that off, or you're going to get the ban. My ban hand is strong. There we go. I like that. I do still think I want a little bit of green. Just a little pop of... Or do we want to do just pink? What do we think to my little religious cult member and my looks maxer? Should we do a little bit of green or should we keep it all pink? I think we're going to do green. I said I was going to do green. I've got some green in the look. We're going to go into... This is the Shadow Sculpt from Unearthly, and we are going to go into a little bit of Moth Milk. And then maybe we'll do the pop of shimmer with the Phalite shade. I like that one. Just a little touch of minty green. We're going to work that up next to the pink. We're going to want to get all up in this business, because then we're going to put the shimmer. Jawline surgery would be awesome. Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know how when these people they're looks maxing, and they're like hitting themselves in the face with hammers and shit. Like, I mean, tell me that you're maladjusted without telling me you're maladjusted. See, very similar to my friend Dion, who I wish was here right now. We believe in self-love and self-esteem, and you don't have to fit somebody other, and not anybody like clavicular. Are you kidding me? And those people, the people who are looks maxing, I wish I could tell them. I wish I could just like take them in my arms and say, just suck the dick. Just suck the dick. You're so gay. These look maxers who are like, I don't even care if a woman has an orgasm. I don't even care. And like, men are so much more physically beautiful. And the way they talk about men, it's like, just suck the dick, clavicular. Like, just suck the dick. You'll be so much happier. You will be so much happier if you just live your truth. I mean, if we've learned anything from our recently departed Lindsey Graham, repression leads to bad, bad things. So just suck the dick. I'll get banned to talk about Jesus as long as he stays in your heart, and I will not respect your they, them. Okay. Hi, Ellie Mae. We're about to ban religious idiots, so let's go ahead and remove them. If you want to get banned, you'll get banned. That's fine. We can do that. All that kind of shit. I appreciate the interactions, though, because interactions tell Facebook that don't ban free speech. Okay, let me give you a moment, Zakaya, to sit with that. Because when we're talking about free speech, there's no free speech here. Like, we're on the internet. You came to my channel. Like, this is free content on the internet. You came to my channel. You are not entitled to my space, to my time. He can go and talk about Jesus on his channel, on his page, on his Facebook, on his Instagram, whatever. You do not have free speech on my page. If you come and do not respect the rules and the guidelines that I have set up for being a part of this community, you can go. There is no free speech here. This is absolutely a dictatorship, and I am the malevolent queen who runs it, and... Ooh, I kind of like that. It's very... Oh, God. Oh, okay. People are... I forgot to turn off my sounds, so sorry if there are sounds. Oh, God, is Micah already there? 10:17? Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm getting ready for drag, bingo, and brunch. Dude, what guidelines? Did you not hear me when I was talking? I said you can stay if you, like, stay respectful. And once he said he's not going to respect my pronouns, then, you know what? Then he can go. That's fine. He can find somebody else. There are so many other channels. YouTube is a big... expansive place. There are other people that he can annoy and harass and all of that. I'm old enough now that I just don't put up with that. Like, you can just go. You can just go. I literally said out loud, these are my expectations. Follow them or don't. That's fine. If you don't, there will be consequences. Like we don't live in a world that is free from consequences. You are welcome to have your opinion. You're welcome to have your thoughts. But that doesn't mean that you are entitled to share your thoughts and your opinion on my platform. Don't call yourself old. Nobody's old nowadays. Well, I'm pretty well preserved. And Dion would be mad if she heard me calling myself old because she's older than I am. But I'm not ashamed to be old. Like, I am 48 years old. And because you know what? There were times where I wasn't entirely sure, mostly because of religious nut jobs like that, that I was going to make it to 48. And so I have no problem being 48 years old. You know? I may not make it to brunch. I don't know why I'm suddenly so just like, there's nothing particularly, like, we haven't gotten a lot of the smoke from the wildfires. I don't know why I'm so, like, congested and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Sorry. Oh! Let me take a drink of my delicious Pepsi Zero. Let me finish up that delicious Pepsi Zero. Look, so butch. There's that he-him energy that he was talking about. Look at that, crushing a can all by myself. Oh my gosh, look at that. We have Coca-Cola Zero with cherry vanilla float. What is this? Cherry vanilla flavored, cherry float it's called. Let's see. Oof, the sugar. No, I just said it was Coke Zero. It's zero sugar. There's no sugar in either of these. Yeah, I drink zero sugar soda and, yeah, zero sugar. Oh, that's backwards. So you probably, it's fine. Trust me. You can trust and believe. Don't I look trustworthy? Yeah. There we go. A little bit of green, a little pop of green. I like that. Sugar alternatives, you know what? Data centers are drinking all of our water, and climate change, we're going to burn off this planet before I ever have to worry about the alternatives to sugar. So we'll be okay. We'll be just fine. I'm going to take a little bit more of It's Fine, appropriate. That's that first shade that I used here, and I'm just going to pop that in to kind of blend the edge of that. And I think I'm going to use a little bit just to blend right there. Oh, yeah, I like that better. Okay. Oh, any expectations society set for you that you broke? I have to get to brunch. I don't know that I even have time for all of that. We're not unpacking that as wild. Society has all kinds of expectations, but where those come from, a lot of them are just people trying to be in business that is not their business. My business is not what pays you, Sheila. Like, so societal expectations, that's a whole different thing, because who gets to set those expectations? Maybe you should live up to my societal expectations. Like, why don't I get to pick? And there's all kinds of, and in some ways I would get to pick because I do have my white skin, and so there's a certain amount of privilege that comes with that. I think for brunch, we're gonna bust out these like rhinestone lashes that my friend Mary Kelly made for me. I'm excited to give these another go round. And I have brand new eyelash glue. My eyelash glue is getting real gross. So I have new eyelash glue. Yeah. Okay, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 10:22 a.m.
10:22. Okay. Hurry in. I don't even have blush on. Oh, I'll maybe bring my lips with me to the theater. Oh! This fresh tube of eyelash glue is kind of gross. I don't love it. Queer liberation LARP? Do queer people have lots of orgies, or is that a myth? I don't know if per capita we have more orgies than anyone else. You do realize that straight people have orgies too, right? Like, whatever your, like, I mean, promiscuous is sort of a judgy term to begin with, but straight people have promiscuity in their sexual lives, but it's somehow demonized when it's queer people. Queer liberation. I don't even know what that means, queer liberation. What are you talking about? I'm going to need you to use real words. Because I know what LARP is, and I don't know what that has to do with what we're doing here. So let me... Oh, I need some blush. Okay, let's get some blush. See, I get too distracted talking sometimes, and so I need... what do I want to wear for blush? I don't know if I love that. Oh, let's do... I haven't played with this. The CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer. Let's throw on a little bit of blush. Oh my god, do I have a single clean blush brush? I need to wash brushes so bad. I own so many brushes, and somehow none of them are ever, ever, ever clean. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I've got some Fallout. We're going to use maybe a pink highlighter so I don't have to worry about that. I just have to be there. I don't go on at 11. I just have 11 in my mind. I'm a groiper. I've seen that term before. I have no idea what it means. But good. Again, I'm all for if people find things that gives them enjoyment and fulfillment, that if you feel really fulfilled, and it is with consenting adults, then that's good. Alexa, what's a groiper?
A grouper is a large, stout-bodied marine fish in the family Epinophilidae, known for its big mouth and strong suction feeding. They live in tropical reefs and can range from about a foot to over 8 feet long, with some species weighing up to 880 pounds.
Alexa, what is a groiper? G-R-O-Y-P-E-R.
Grouper spells grouper.
Alexa, stop talking. She's going to make me crazy. I'm assuming you're not a fish. I was trying to do a little quick research, and it clearly did not work for me. Let me tell you, the machines. People are worried that they're going to take over, and it's like, that's what's going to take over? I mean, I didn't mean to offend you if you are a fish, but I'm assuming that's not what that is. So I'll have to Google that. Or you can explain in the comments. Queer lives do matter. Thank you. Trans lives matter. All of that sort of thing. Okay, so we've got a pink blush. Maybe we're not going to go super blush heavy. Maybe it's going to be a light look today. Okay, let's glue on some lashes. So what happens is I always get... Oh, I didn't put on mascara. What am I doing? Have I ever done this before? Miss Ma'am over there and I don't always see eye to eye. There was one time where I was on here and I was trying to remember who sang the song. It's from like the early 2000s. Where My Girls At? Where my girls at? From the front to back. Well, is you feeling that? And I was like, who is that? And she said, Where My Girls At was sung by the band The 702. And so then I was like, no, I was like, Alexa, I can't say it too loud or she'll talk to me again. But I was like, the band is called 702. And she's like, I'm sorry, you're right. It isn't the 702, it's the 702. And she just said the same thing again. And I was like, am I having a stroke? Like, what is going on? Like, this is insane. So sometimes we fight, and sometimes she just says, like, grouper, like, fish. Groyper kind of means following American nationalism beliefs. Interesting. I'm not really in the America fan club right now. There are some issues. And so, oh, these lashes are so big. Okay. Ah! I've worn these before. How is this? Oh, maybe this goes on the side. Yeah. These lashes, these kind of spiky ones, sometimes it's hard to tell which side is which until you try to put them on and they don't fit. There we go. There's that. Hello, Janet. How are you doing? It's been a wild morning. It's been a wild morning. We had a little religious cultist that was praying to Jesus for me and finally got themselves banned. And then we've got someone who is not a fish because they said that they were a groyper. And so I asked Alexa over there, and she just said a grouper is a stout-bodied marine fish or something. I was like, what? Weimar problems equals Weimar solutions. I'm certainly ready for the next installment of the Nuremberg trials. I'm ready for Nuremberg 2.0. That can happen anytime. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. There we have some lashes. Oh, I also haven't done eyebrows. Okay. Where's my... What do I want to do for eyebrows? Come here. Don't I have a... Ooh, I have a brown one. Okay, there we go. My little mixing medium. You missed the fud stuff? It was something. It was certainly something. The conversation was mostly civilized for a while, and then it took a turn. I mean, I knew that it was going to, because just the things that they were saying, like those kind of religious nutters, they can keep it together for a certain amount of time, usually, and then eventually they just fall into whatever their particular anti-queer delusion is. I swear I just set a brush out here that was... Why? I just need a little brush for drawing an eyebrow. Could I just have an eyebrow brush? Thank you. What are you? You're not an eyebrow brush. You're not the brush I was grabbing for. Okay. This will do. Okay, we will try this. Let's go ahead. These eyebrows, let me tell you. I have drag brunch this morning, and I'm trying to hurry because the doors open at 11. And I'm trying to get there before 11. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 10:31 a.m.
Oh, okay. We have time. We have time. Once I start rushing and once I start panicking, that's where things go wrong. And so let's... Using a Give Me Glow, one of these heart liners. These are discontinued. I'm very sad. Did you go to the No Kings movement or any queer clubs? Well, I'm in North Dakota, so we don't have any like queer nightclubs, unfortunately. We used to have one across the border in Minnesota in Moorhead, but that has been closed for quite some time. Sorry, I have to stop talking when I draw on an eyebrow. I've done a little bit. I haven't done a lot with the No Kings. It's usually at times where I'm at work. and I can't get away. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been to a lot of protests and a lot of like really sketchy things. And I'm like, you know what? It's time for some straight people to be on the front lines. I've had death threats. I've had people show up at my house, at my dorm, all kinds of shit. Like shit has gone down. And so I'm like, you know what? I don't have to be right up front and catch the bullets. I'll help in other ways. So, oh God. Okay, the second eyebrow. Where's that religious nut job now? Now is when you need to be praying. You need to be praying that I can get a second eyebrow on. That wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible. That's a serviceable eyebrow. And in fact, it's almost a little better than the first one, which never happens. Oh, God. Okay. Don't panic. Don't rush. That's where you screw up. You got to do these eyebrows. There you go. Oh, I like that. Okay. The fronts are definitely different, but I think once we add sex stories, I don't I don't know if I'm the person to give funny sex stories. I have terrible taste in men. Terrible, terrible, terrible taste in men. I need more blush than this. What is happening? Okay, let's... Oh, God, okay. Ooh, some House Labs. We could do a House Labs blush. Perfect. I want that. I want that. Where's my little blush brush? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I have any... I'm sure if I had time to sit and think about it, I could come up with some funny sex stories. Because she's been around the block a few times. She's well-traveled. But... my time clock is running out, and so I gotta hurry. We gotta get some more blush on. I almost went out with one blush on. Are you kidding me? Who am I? I don't wear blush. I wear 6 blushes. That's gonna be good. Oh, I haven't done any neck contour. Ugh. I need a darker contour for that. Let's go into this. Yeah. This is the Morphe Tulum Trip? No, Sudden Heat. Something from Morphe is called Tulum Trip, but it's not this one. Gotta paint away some of the Jabba the Hutt. Let's get the... where's my other little... my bouncy thing here? It's brunch. People are going to be right up next to me, so I still need some, like... I need a little bit of neck contour, but it can be a little bit subtler. Subtler. What type of men? I go for terrible men. I just have poor taste. I love a project. I love a fixer-upper, and so that's probably why my dating history is as checkered and unfortunate as it is because there's nothing I love more than a good DIY project. And for crafting, that's lovely. I need to stop applying that to the men that I see because it never goes well. Oh my God, my eyes are like gluing to each other. Not to each other. They're gluing shut from this goddamn... Okay, there. Okay, a little bit of neck contour. Just, it's kind of subtle. It's maybe not blended the best, but it'll give me what I need for a brunch. Okay, so we've got neck contour. We've added another blush. Let's get a highlighter. What sort of highlighter? Maybe we could do... Do I still have that light pink one? That's Fire Opal. That's not appropriate for what we're doing. Those are all little... Okay. Ugh, come here. Haha, what is this one? Rose quartz? Rose quartz. Like, are you trying to save them or corrupt them? I always think I can make them better. They're always like a little bit broken and a little bit dysfunctional, and I'm like, I can save you. I can make you better. Am I trying to corrupt them? Well, my ex-father-in-law certainly thought that I was corrupting his son. So he was never very nice. That was one thing that one time my ex-husband asked his father, it was when we were planning our wedding. He asked his father what he wanted. His parents were having their anniversary, and he's like, what would you like as a gift? And he said, for you to marry a woman. And he never said any of this shit to my face, but I would hear about it later. So we had a very tense relationship, my ex-father-in-law and I. And he was the biggest fixer-upper project, and that was so ill-advised. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of pink highlight. We're going very, very pink. There we go. I also somehow end up with, because I am in control and I'm the boss in my life all the time. So I'm just looking for somebody who has the like skills and ability to like be in charge in a personal relationship. Like I just need someone who can, ooh, let's use the new peach setting spray. It smells good, but it doesn't have the like peaches and cream scent. That's what I miss. Their old setting spray. These eyelashes are wonky as fuck. What is going on? Are they attached? What is happening? I'll bring eyelash glue with me to the venue just in case. 07. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. Where's my fan? Here it is. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let's do a little bit of shadow on these brows, and then I should probably get going here pretty soon. We're gonna keep it kind of simple. Let's do a little bit of So Curious, and we'll do, I love a shimmer ombre brow, so we'll go quite a long ways with that, and then across there. Ooh, that one's maybe still a little wet. Not ideal. Okay. And then we'll have the bright light shimmer. Does lightning strike twice? Well, not the same bolt of lightning, because that bolt of lightning is gone. It certainly can strike in the same place. That is a little bit of a myth that it can't, because it's going to travel to the nearest place. And so it absolutely can strike twice, but not the same bolt. That electricity has already been discharged. Does like sterilization or humiliation? Neither, unless we're talking about Republicans, and then both. There we go. There we go. Love it. Love it. I think I'm gonna maybe do my lips at the venue. I kind of want to do my little star stamp thing, but this is starting to dry out. Am I going to relate? I'm making my rounds to parks today. It's not as gross, just 90 degrees. 90 degrees is still too hot, but that does sound nice. We're supposed to hit 100, like, several of the next few days. Ooh, that actually didn't turn out too bad. I love it. Okay, let's do one more spritzing. Okay, so I need my eyelash glue, I need my eyelash case, I need my cleansing balm, I need makeup wipes, I need this little thing of glue. Is there still glue in this? To glue earrings on? There is a little bit of glue left in there. I'm making, Europe is burning. Canada's burning. I don't know if Europe is burning, or I don't know if you're talking about this in a very ideological sort of way. You know what? I have this Focallure like glitter puff thing, and it's got some green to it. So I just Deliveroo. Oh, are you in the UK? Isn't that a UK thing, Deliveroo? I heard Roisin Kennedy talk about that. I'm a Roisin Kennedy fan. Let me go ahead and just add this to the highlighter. That's pretty. I'm going to take the bubblegum lip kit with me. I will take some pictures, hopefully. Thank you. I like this. For as much as I was rushing, it actually came out. Thank God. So I'm going to go because I'm going to be late. Alexa, what time is it?
The current time is 10:43 a.m.
10:43. I want to be at the theater before 11, so I'm going to do my lips at the venue. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Thank you. Hello, Zakaya. If you want to have more conversations, you can always subscribe to my channel. I go live usually several times a week, so we would love to have you join us again. Don't bring that other one with you. They're banned from my channel, so it doesn't matter. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. Let me see if I can remember my outro. Don't forget, if you're here in chat, to circle back around when this becomes a video and leave a comment down below. Help me feed the beast. Help me feed the algorithm. While you are down there, don't forget you can give me that thumbs up to tell me that you appreciated this, or if you think that I am blaspheming in the name of Jesus, then go ahead and give me that thumbs down. It is all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, become part of the family, and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified every time I do a video or go live. I do try to have at least one video or live per week. And if you're lucky, if you're very lucky, you might even get a bonus video. Ooh, drag bingo-tastic. If you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website. Just pretend it's there, The World of Champagne at JanessaJ.com. And Zakaya, if you watch one of my videos and get to the end, you'll know what that means. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm going to go to drag bingo, and yeah, hopefully I'm ready by the time we start. So I hope everybody has a lovely day, and until I see you again, bye. Awkward shutting down of the stream. There we go. And